Hello, welcome to Football Manager 2022. It is the Saviour of Derby Series. It is Saturday night and we're going to be starting the season in League 1. That's right, we got relegated 2 streams ago. Yesterday's stream was a bit of a rebuild. We had a lot of players want to leave since getting relegated, so we started to rebuild, did a bit of the pre-season. Off camera, I have finished the pre-season. We've brought in some players. We actually have a lot of money to spend. So we're going to speak to the chat and see who we want to bring in, which could be really, really fun. I'm guessing we could have quite a busy transfer deadline day as it comes in. We also played our first round of the Carabao Cup against Morecambe, and we beat them comfortably. We'll have a look at that in a moment. I'll show you the team that we're playing with. We've got a few youth players that have come in. There was a youth intake, so we've snapped up some wonder kids, absolute wonder kids that are already starting in the team. It's a different look team with a lot of players leaving. I think we have some strengthening to do. There's also a few surprise signings that have been brought into the mix as well. So let's head over to the main screen and see what we've got. So first of all, the schedule. Since the last time you guys saw, which was the 2-2 draw with Rapid Vienna, we've constant wins. Big win against Morecambe in the Carabao Cup, 5-1. Great game. Liam Gallagher scored in that game, who's one of our new signings, and he is now the youngest player to ever score in the Carabao Cup. He's 16, and he scored. And then another one of our new signings, Ibrahima Niane, he scored as well. He's really good. Let's have a look at the team, how it's set out at the moment. So we're staying with the formation that we've done for pre-season because it worked really well for us at the end of the season and pre-season. Few changes in that team. Ebaseli has moved back to fullback, right fullback. That's mainly because he didn't want to play anywhere else. So he's unhappy. I believe he's probably still unhappy. Still unhappy playing in a weak position and role, even though that's where he wants to play. It doesn't matter. He's there. He's doing a great job there at the moment. Cashin, obviously, we took Curtis Davis out of the squad, put Cashin in. He's scoring goals for fun off corners and crosses. The amount of headers he's getting is ridiculous. But next to him, we have Gallagher. Liam Gallagher, I know, of Oasis. He is in. He's a great player. He's a regen. He's fantastic. Solid defender, quite pacey as well. Then we have Bird, good old Bird, playing in that ball-winning midfielder role, which he likes to play in, with our new captain, Rayan Philippe. He's another regen, but he's so good. His leadership skills are fantastic, and he's controlling the midfield. He's doing a really good job. A few assists already. Dembele is back in the squad because obviously we bought him on the last stream, but he was unregistered, and it was past the unregistration, so we had to wait for the new season to get to play much of the preseason. But we had him on loan last season. We know what he can do. He's coming in now as a regular starter. Lawrence is now playing over on the right, and he's phenomenal. And we've got Dak up front now. We do have other options up front, more natural strikers on the bench, like Ibrahima Niane, really good player, solid player. We also have some other new players to look at here. Sibley, we already know about anyway. Sibley did a lot for us last season. He's more on the bench this season with Curtis Davis and Lee Buchanan. We have Javid Norris, who can play on the left or central midfield, but mainly on the left. Really pacey, very young. I think also only about 15, 16. So he'll get some game time. We've brought in Pablo Hervias. He also can play really anywhere along that attacking midfield role. And he's played quite a few games for us and has been having a lot of fun playing. We also brought in Richard Mintar, who plays basically as a fullback. Really, really solid fullback. But there's a name below his which I'll move my camera out of the way for you here. Andy Carroll. Andy Carroll is in the squad. He's playing with the under-23s, but he's scored a few, as you can imagine, a few headers. He's got an incredible volley, actually, but mainly headers. He's scored a few in pre-season. At the moment, look, last 5 games, he's got 8.0. He's absolutely killed it in pre-season. Don't get me wrong, our pre-season games have been pretty easy. But he is just on the fringe of getting into that starting subs bench. But Niane is really good, really fast, and plays probably better than Dak, really, there. But we're sticking with Dak at the moment. He's a really good impact sub. And Andy Carroll is actually an impact sub. That's the contract he signed to be an impact sub. So I'm quite happy with that. Now, we do have some outgoings. Players wanted to leave. So it's not even going to show me who left here. Dobry went anyway. Who did we have leave? Why is it only showing me these? Is it because it's the new season and they went at the end of last season? Is it in transfer history? Oh, yeah, here we go. So they're in here. So we got Herveus on a free, and we got Andy Carroll on a free with no fees. We brought Niane in for $450,000 from West Ham. Absolute steal. Also, our keeper, I forgot to mention, Brandon Austin, Sheffield United, on a free. Incredible American keeper. He's now our starting keeper, because if you missed the last stream, then most of our players, some of our big players, said that they wanted to leave because we got relegated. Some of them we managed to convince, but the likes of, Kazim Richards went anyway, so we knew that. Jay Fulton, who we brought in, has gone to Norwich for 2.6 million. And then with Nathan Byrne, who had an incredible season with us and an incredible end to the season, was crossing him in for fun in this new formation. Went to Olympiacos for 4.2 million. Then we have Ryan Allsop, our super keeper, who got in the team of the year, went to Inter Miami for 5.25 million. Christian Bielik, who, to be fair, didn't feature as much as I was expecting to. He wanted to leave. He went to Coventry for 1.2. And Richard Stearman, who was our centre-back, went to Ipswich for 600,000. So with the money that we already had, and obviously, as you can see over here, we didn't spend much money. We've spent, in total, 600 grand. Yeah, it says right there, 600 grand. But we've made 13.75 in the transfer. It means that we actually have, in our transfer budget, 47 million in League One. Now, it's hard to get players for that, so we've got 146,000 per week that we're available to spend, so we have to be careful, but we've got options. Like, we have Oscar Valentin anyway in our squad. He's further down. He's injured at the moment as well. If we look at some of the players that aren't in there, Oscar Valentin, Anis Mehmendi, who we bought last season, couldn't come till the summer. We brought him in, and we've got Ravel Morrison, who's injured as well. These are to fit in as well. A smaller squad than we had, but it's definitely a squad that can do the business, and I'm really excited to see what we can do. But we have finished our pre-season. We've just had the draw for the Carabao Cup second round. We've got Wigan away. We are favourites to win the league. We haven't played a league game yet. Let's have a look at our schedule, what we've got coming up. So Doncaster, and then we have that second round game. Now, one of our visions is that we sign a high reputation player. We've done that. Sign players under the age of 23 for the first team. We've done that. Work within the wage budget. We have done that. And we will spend the original transfer budget. We haven't done that yet, and they want to do that. They have said that they'll improve the training facilities because they got downgraded. So grow the club's reputation. That's going to come with playing and winning stuff. So it says we're struggling, but we're going to get there by the end of the current season. Gain promotion by winning the league. We have to reach the 4th round of the FA Cup, and we have to reach the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup. We're in the 2nd round. One more game and we've made the 3rd round. We can tick that off. Papa John's tournament, not important. So we are just and develop one of the best youth systems, and we are on our way to doing that as well. We're going to continue, and we'll see what we can do in the first game of the season. I'm really looking forward to seeing. We've got a preseason game. Okay, Dons. Oh no, it's the preseason report. I was going to say we've only got a few days till the first game of the season. Doncaster Rovers. Interesting thing about I don't really know who are the big teams really for League One. Morecambe's in here, who we've obviously beat 5-1. Lincoln and that will always be up there. You're looking at some of the teams on here who will have come down from the Championship. We've got Salford in there. That's always an interesting one. Who else came down with us? Coventry came down with us, and Blackpool came down with us. So we know their Championship teams on the way back up. So you imagine they're going to be up here as well. So obviously we'll just go with it. Monthly financial update, profit and loss, everything's great. Choose Derby captain for the season. Well, Ryan Philippe is in there. Is our current captain. Craig Forsyth and Oscar Valentine replaces Forsyth. No, I want Ryan Philippe to stay as our captain. And Craig Forsyth to stay as our vice captain. No, so okay, no. Our captain is Ryan Philippe and Craig Forsyth. That's how we're doing it. Important dates in August. Monthly staff meeting. That should already all be set up, but we're going to attend this meeting because it's the first one. So I think rightfully should be starting taking penalties. We've got penalties of 16. Adders a taker. Penalties of 15. Yep, they could all be penalty takers. But taking free kicks is extremely well suited to them. Okay, when he's 15 years old. Like, okay. Basically, it's saying these players are good. I think I should consider asking for an improved contract in the near future. I would recommend negotiations with him as what is the best schedule. We're going to try and give him a better contract. He's been fantastic for us. Use the facilities, excellent. That's what you like to see. That's important to us. Okay, move on. Place on loan list. Yeah, these guys aren't going to get game time. First person seen as an important player, changing to reflect his ability. It shows realistic playing time expectation. No, I don't want to make him unhappy. He's already unhappy. I'm going to do that to break for it. He won't be happy about that. Forsyth's going to play, so I'm not going to do that one. Losing trust with management. After spending some time talking over the past couple of days, it was to pay close attention. He is to believe that he's been treated fairly in the past. It's because I didn't give him number 7. Because I forgot more than anything. Max Bird. Okay, I've been disappointed. Oscar Valentine has been hampered by injury. Charlie wrote, yeah. I'm delighted to say that you have a strong back in the squad right now. Current ability change has gone for a good place. Second midfielder, I feel as it is improved. Education has improved. They've all improved. Okay. Fitness coach. He is a decent fitness coach. We'll schedule after meeting. Performance analysis. I really want to improve the squad, like the team. Sorry, around. He's not very good. Okay, I mean, Let's see what we can do here. Thompson developing. Positive. I heard you were to talk. Okay, great. I'm glad we don't need to talk about him right now. Follow-up actions. Okay. Just takers. Tom Lawrence. Tom Lawrence is taking them all at the moment. Oh, it's so much of an effort to put these in, isn't it? But I'm not going to do it. Can't be bothered. Okay. Eddie Cashin injured. 3 to 40. That's bad. That's not great. Our strongest player. I do want to go in for a new contract with him, though. Here's what my client would like to get. Important player, immediate. We played his review. I'm going to take that off because I don't want him to play no-nonsense centre-back. Let's negotiate. I don't want a minimum fee release clause, domestic code in high version. No. Remove and exclude. Yeah. We're learning our lesson. We're not putting those release clauses in there. Okay, so we're not going to be with cash in for the first game, which is actually going to hinder us a little bit. Like, we're okay with the board at the moment. The fans are happy with our transfer so far. There should be. Valentin resumes training. That's good. Derby injuries, low conditions, basically. Papa John's trophy. Let's see who we get. Draw all teams. We're in the group of Derby, Barrow, Newcastle under-23s, and Stockport. Not too bothered about the Papa John's trophy, to be fair. So I don't think it brings us much money, but it is silverware. Like, we'll go as far as we can in it, but leave your cannon out for 3 months. Oh, he's our backup. Well, we have someone who can play backup. But, okay, there are 2 injuries that we're going to have to keep an eye on. Derby County faced Doncaster Sky, but Brandon Ross's attention for elsewhere. Possibly playing against a team he holds dear to his heart. The goalkeeper played under McSheffy for 11 months. Okay. Fulham make loan approach. We're just rejected. Everyone wants Tom Lawrence at the moment. I didn't know he was 28. I thought he was younger than that. Why? Well, you need to do better than that, Tom Lawrence. I'm going to praise you. Okay, first game of the season, Doncaster. Cashin signed his new contract. That's really good. Mendy is back as well. So we're going to do the opposition instructions. We're not going to touch this. I think that's why we did too much last season. I think we tried to change too much for each game. Now we do have a centre-back who can come in. So, I was already in Gallagher, but we can bring in Richard Mintar can play in here as well. So it's not the end of the world. Andy Carroll has to come into there. Let's go Valentine. We're coming for Lee Buchanan. Mendy's not fit enough yet, I don't think, but we'll put him there. Okay. You selected 4 substitutes. Just make sure they're the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thompson maybe should be in there. We've got Curtis Davis, so we can bring him at the back if we need to. But okay. First game of the season. It's important to get off to a winning start. We don't want any stumbling blocks here. Like, we can't have the time that it took last season to get the cogs turning. We are in the ascendancy here. Hey, Lewis. Yeah, no, the save's going... Well, the saves was going terribly. We did get relegated with Derby a couple of streams ago. We're just starting the season in League One. We've rebuilt the squad because a lot of them wanted to leave at the end of the last season. So we're just starting the new season, and straight away, Serki Dembele gets the goal to give us a 1-0 lead in the first game of the season. It's good play from Ebiseli to Knight. Knight plays it back out wide across the box, and then Dembele finishes it well. It's a solid start for us here. Derby dropped down to third. Must be due to other results. Oh, solid chance there. Yeah, it's fantastic cross. Like, Ebiseli, when he does the overlap, is superb on this. It's almost like a cheat code. And then he goes and loses it. I take it all back. Terrible player. Gallagher, straight in there. Philippe. To Knight, into Dak. Dak to Dembele. That's a good save. Oh, Dembele with his second. It's a good header. The keeper should have done better, though. Dembele is on for a first half hat-trick here. Not bad for our left winger. Half time. Can't complain really at that. Doncaster didn't have a shot in that half. And we have 54% of the possession, 10 shots. It was a dominating performance. We're gonna put the hands in the pockets. Craig Forsyth has already got an injury, is he? Philippe to Ebiseli. Fires Mintar. Forsyth's got a little of a knock. He's going to come off in a minute. Dembele's through here. Hits the post. Managed to keep hold of it, though. Plays it to Knight. Back to Dembele. Oh, that couldn't do much there. We're going to look at this injury. Forsyth's got a knock and he wants to come off. That's not ideal. I don't think we have another win back on the thing. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to remove Mintar to there. We're going to bring Curtis Davis on into there to play the no-nonsense centre-back. That's probably what we could do here. We've been unlucky at the start of the season with a few injuries before this game, but somehow some teams must have much better goal difference for us to drop down. 70 minutes in, let's get some subs on. We're going to bring on, I want to bring on the mighty Andy Carroll, but I think we have to bring on Niane. He's so good. And then I think we're going to bring on Oscar Valentin just to shore up that midfield a bit. With shouts, we're going to encourage the team. They're doing well. Usually if they cross the ball in or play for that long ball, we're usually quite good at intercepting it, but not this time. Good block, though, in the end. Austin could be keeping a clean sheet in his second game for the club. This should be it. Full time, 2-0. Great first game of the season. Onwards to the second round of the Carabao Cup against Wigan. Craig Forsyth injured. How long is he going to be out for? 1 to 2 days. It's always difficult, with these injuries at the beginning of the season. Hopefully, we can get some of the players back that we've got injured in the next week or so. Derby Knott's ticket sales. 21 season tickets have dropped. So we lost 1,000. Okay. We'll call them fake fans. You did come at the right time. Yeah, you're a bit of a good luck charm there. So Wigan Athletic next. So this will be a test for us. Celtic made Dembele. It's a different Dembele. That's fine. Oh no, it's our Dembele. What do they want to do here? Non-negotiable offer worth 1.7 million. Reject. That's embarrassing. Dembele, team of the week. That's what you like to see. Carroll shines. Andy Carroll's doing well in those under 23 games at the moment, so he'll get some game time in this one. He won't. I don't think he'll start, but he'll. Because we need to beat Wigan. And if we win this game, that would be us into the third round, which is important because it's one of the club visions for this season. So, yeah, Wigan are the slight underdogs in this one. Like, how are they doing, Wigan? Yeah, they're in the same league, so it's not a huge test. Let's see how we can do. I think with these games, Forsyth is good to come back in, so that's important because we don't have too much cover at the back. But these games are always difficult, I think, early on in the season when the team's still learning the formation and everything. Do I start? I think I'm going to drop Dak and I'm going to play Nian in there to start with. The other cards already in this, but fitness-wise, we're all good. We're going to keep Dembele on to start. He's still not fit. I'm going to wait for him to come back fit. Yeah, no, substitute. That's fine. Let's see. If I remember rightly, Asgard scored a few against us last time we played them. So let's go. Big win here would be good. We won 5-1 in the first round of the... well, these kits are very similar. 5-1 in the first round, so let's see what we can do in the second round. Dembele! Like, he is so good and so criminally... Oh, that was the wrong way of saying that. Criminally underrated. Undervalued, I should say. Like, we got him for an absolute steal and scores goals for fun. Good early start. Now, last season, obviously, getting relegated with that minus 21 point deduction at the start and just major injuries. Oh, Austin fumbled there. Like, major injuries, meaning we didn't play with a striker for 3/4 of the season. Really hampered us. So hopefully the team can get straight back up to the championship this season. Now the board want us to win the league, which is doable. But Dembele tonight plays it through. Oh, he's absolutely fluffed that one. It's quite a commanding first half, though. Possession's 50-50, but those shots are important. 5 shots, 3 on target. Well, they've just had another shot on target, so it is pretty close. Where is there going to be another highlight before half-time, or are we going to go in 1-0? There is another highlight. It starts with Wigan. They're playing the ball around well here. Lang looking for that ball, plays it to Power, but we get it back here. Mintar runs with it, gets tackled. Dembele gets it on. Knight tries to play it to Lawrence. It's not a great ball. Humphreys on the counter-attack here. Bird with a huge tackle. Knight trying that ball again, and it still isn't working. But we're keeping the pressure on here. All they can do is clear their lines. We're looking for that ball through. That's a better ball. And Tom Lawrence puts it in the back of the net. Good play from our captain Philippe there. Finds Knight, who third time lucky plays that ball through. And Lawrence just taps it past the keeper. Wrong foots him. 2-0. Probably going into half-time. We'll keep him happy. I think the important thing with this formation is having your wing backs overlap quite often. Sometimes, if you trust your defenders, so you have two defenders with a little bit of pace who can cover, having those wing backs overlapping and letting your wide forwards be inside wingers basically and cut in and turn it into having three up front when you need to it seems to work really well. Yeah, we're going to do some subs because there isn't much happening. Jason Knight's tired. We've got quite a few tired players here. Andy Carroll is going to come on though. We're going to give Andy Carroll his moment. We're going to play Bradley Dack in that attacking role there. And we're going to play... I don't want to do another striking one, I'm guessing. Yeah, we're going to bring Dembele off. In fact, no, Dembele's not as tired as the other, so I'm going to bring Valentin off for Max Bird. There we go. Clear it well. It comes out to Lang, though, for Wigan, who plays it to Power. They're moving it around. Haven't found a way through yet, but they're looking for it. Oh, they hit the bar, but we deal with it. And he kicks it forward. Can Andy Carroll win the header? He does. That's what he's there for as an impact sub. It doesn't come to anything, but we do have the ball back quite quickly. Andy Carroll. Great assist from Dembele, but Andy Carroll... I think this is a header. If not, it's a really high-footed volley by the looks of it. But yeah, Andy Carroll on with his head. That's what we brought him in for. This should be enough now, unless they get 3 very quick goals. Tom Lawrence, I don't know how that got past the keeper. I don't know. It was a weird one. It looked like it was a pass, but... the keeper just stopped. Tom Lawrence, though, scores a free kick. Full time, 4-0. Strong performance there. Happy with what I saw. We're going to give him the outstretched arms. There we go. The team so far doing well. What have we got? Derby Winkow. Lumberg. Your team. Oh, it's KG. Lawrence on form. Players reach yellow card limit. As a result, the band, they'll be missing the 3rd round. Ebersele and Craig Forsyth. That's a bit of a worry because they are both our fullbacks and we only have... well, we do have 2 cover, I guess. Of course, we're going to accept the fine. Right. 3rd round draw. Let's see who we get in the 3rd round. I think that's going to be coming up today. Yep, here we go. 32 teams are left now. The final 32. We'll go through this draw now. There's only 32. Coventry versus West Ham. Man United versus Forest Green. Chelsea, Everton. Watford, Oxford. Blackburn, Man City. Stoke, Bristol Rovers. Sheffield United, Tottenham. Millwall, Huddersfield. Lincoln, Middlesbrough. Reading, Leicester. Crystal Palace, Norwich. Bournemouth, Derby. We are playing Premier League's Bournemouth. But more interestingly is obviously we played against them last season and they beat us twice. We could not beat Bournemouth. So we'll draw the rest of the teams just to get it all out of the way. So yeah, Bournemouth, Derby. Huge game. 2 leagues between us now. They are a Premier League team. They went up last season on this save. Max Bird, again, has been nailing it in training. Week in. Bradley Dack, he needs to step it up. He's getting a bit complacent. So let's have a look at the schedule. When does that game against Bournemouth get played? It can't be that far away. It's in September, so got Bolton, Shrewsbury, Charlton, Papa John's, which I'm not too bothered about. I'll probably rotate a few in the Papa John's game. But Bolton Wanderers next 5th. Back-to-back wins would be a great start to this season for us. We're 6th in a minute on goal difference more than anything. But basically, it's joint 4th, on because everything else is the same. But Buchanan recovering well. Yeah, need Buchanan back, really. But we should be fine by then. Our main defender, Cashin, is out for a few months. So we're... Derby Chase, we really don't. 9.5 million. Who is this guy? No, we don't. We don't need him. Okay. Bolton Wanderers. Let's see what we can do in the league in the second game for us. Ravel Morrison's still not recovered. Aaron Cashin's still not recovered. Mahetmi's able to come back in. Craig Forsyth is able to come back in, which is good for us. We'll do that. Forsyth's back in. Ebiseli's in. I'm going to have a look at Mahetmi. He's still somewhere short of fitness, but we will bring him onto the bench for Valentine. We're going to want to have a look at that. Bradley Deck will go back in up front. Burton Philippe. Gallagher Mintar. There we go. Go to match. Let's see what they can do against Bolton Wanderers, managed by Ian Evett. If we could get a good run going as well, that's always great. You know, keep the scores coming in. Try and build an early attack at the top of the league, because you're not going to be able to keep it up all season. But you don't want to go in. You don't want to be chasing the league. You know, you don't want to be trying to make up points from mid-table. It's an early highlight here. Why is that not going away? There we go. Bolton having a lot of the ball here, but we do win it back. Ebiseli's got it here. Just clears it down the wing. Wins it again, though. Knight plays it to Lawrence. Lawrence to Ebiseli. To Lawrence. Oh, I thought Dembele was going to get the goal there. I thought he was going to do what he's done so many times already this season. He's been clinical, really, out there for us. Thompson. Oh, they take a 1-0 lead. George Thomason wasn't the best defending here. Ameson plays it to Charles, who just plays it over the defensive line, who are caught sleeping, and it's not great from the keeper there. Austin should have stayed on his feet. Drops us to 9th. I feel like we will score in this game, though, so I don't think 1-0 is going to be enough. Well, as I say that, there doesn't seem to be... Tom Lawrence is already tired. Okay, well, we didn't do anything else in that first half. We really don't want a loss here, obviously, but we're going to point the finger. We're going to get them motivated. We're going to look at the tactics here. How tired is he? Thomas is not tired yet. He's all right. Second half. Let's encourage the lads. Forsyth's got the ball here. Cuts inside. Plays it to Dembele, who was looking for a way past but couldn't find one. Philippe's got it in the centre. Plays the ball to Lawrence. That should be on target. Tom Lawrence has wasted a good effort there. It was such good play from the lads. We're going to have to do some subs here, I think. The team isn't quite doing it today. We're going to bring on Nian. We're going to bring on Hervase. And we're going to bring on Sibley, I think, for Knight. We're going to go attacking. We're going to shout. Going to demand more. We don't want to go 2-0 down, that's for sure. Oh, and he hits the crossbar. It's a great ball through to Nian, though. He's looking, he's dribbling, he's trying to find a way. Plays it to Dembele. Back to Forsyth. Dembele whips it across. Oh, I thought that got in. It was good play, but are we going to get more chances here? There is another highlight here. Bird to Sibley. Plays it to Mintar, to Philippe. Mintar plays it out to Forsyth. Forsyth down the line to Dembele, who plays it to Sibley. Can Sibley get the cross in? He does. There's the equaliser. Ibrahima Niani. Great play this. Dembele plays the pass to Sibley. Sibley, who's come on as a sub in this game, plays it to another sub, Niane, who heads it past the keeper. Can we get the winner? There is time. I don't think we're going to get a chance, though. There's been an injury. Ebiseli is injured. That's not great because we don't have anyone to bring on for him. We're going to have to play without him. It's a 1-1 draw. It's not great. We should be winning those games, but it's not a loss at least. How bad's that injury going to be, though? That's the worry. We're still in the mix, though. Obviously, still very early in the season. How bad's this going to be? 5 to 8 days. Okay, could have been a lot worse. Ibrahima Niani got the first goal for the club today. How important is it for the new striker to get off the mark? I'm not prepared to answer that question. Why is he being so cagey about that? You leave your assistant manager to do these press conferences and it's absolute train wreck, but I can't do these every game. We'd still be on the first half of the first season on the stream. Shrewsbury scouting report. They play it like an arrow. We should be able to defend against that. I think we're going to do most of our transfer work on transfer deadline day. I want to see what's about and what we need. Okay. Morrison's set to return. That's good. Max Bird again. Week in, week out. Not going to praise him too much, though. Shrewsbury Town. This is a game we should be winning. Charlton Athletic will be a tougher game, but after featuring in the last match, Luke Plange is now 5 appearances away from making it 10 appearances, which would trigger a transfer clause. On a part, we would receive 500,000 if he plays 5 more times. That would be good. Bogle close. Bogle will give us 500,000 as well. Ravel Morrison is not going to be match fit, but Ebiseli's passed his test though, so that should be okay. They play with wing backs, high wing backs, so Mintar's going to go across there. Curtis Davis is going to go here. We're going to take Ebiseli off. We're going to bring Valentine into there. Yeah, and that's what we're going to play for now. Curtis Davis is lacking. Yeah, I know he's lacking it, but we need him to do a job. He's getting on a bit, though. I think he's like 38. Oh, no, cancel. I don't know why I did that. Let's see what we could do against Shrewsbury. They are bottom of the table, so this is a team that we should definitely put into the sword, but sometimes these are the games that catch you out, so you've got to be careful. First highlight starts their way. They're playing it round in the middle of the park. Trying to find a way through. If the defense stays switched on, we should be okay. But we can maybe start to close them down a little bit. They're the balls that we will pick up all day long. Like we love those sort of balls to defend. Dembele plays it in. Bradley Dack. Thank you very much. 1-0, 15 minutes. It's a great ball. Dembele, his turn of pace is really good. He can usually just get ahead of those defenders. Straight away, we've got another highlight. Are they going to come back straight away, or are we going to go at them again? Once again, they're trying to find a way through. Derby, though, holding their line really well. There it is. Gallagher gets it to Davies. Forsyth plays a long ball to Lawrence. It's unfortunate, but Mintar is there to pick it up. Plays it to Lawrence, who plays it to Dack. Oh, it was offside in the end, but good play. The risk with playing Davies is the reason that we dropped him, he was our captain for a long time, is because he had wayward passing. Oh, Liam Gallagher. The young lad, he's 16. As a centre-back, he's got a great head on him here. Great leap. I think his jumping height is like... His jumping reach is like 18 or something. It's ridiculous. It's a tight offside, but it counts. And another highlight straight away. Oh, they've got through here. Hits the post. Davis to Forsyth. Forsyth to Dembele. Yeah, that goes to nothing. As it stands, we will be second in the league. Only on goal difference. If we could score some more, we might be top. We've gone third now, but... They had 3 shots, 0 on target, though they did hit the post at the end, so... We're going to pump the fists. We're going to try and motivate them. Again, from the kickoff, we've got another highlight. Knight's got it here. Plays out wide to Lawrence. Lawrence to Dembele. Dembele probably should do better there. Lawrence has incredible crossing. Like, he put it on a plate, either side of the keeper, and that's a goal. 53 minutes gone. 2-0 still. We're going to do some subs. On the 66-minute mark, we're going to bring on Andy Carroll, who's going to come on for Jason Knight. We're going to switch Bradley Dack and Jason Knight around so that Bradley Dack play through the middle. We're going to bring on Mahetmi as well. He's going to play instead of probably Ryan Philippe for this one. We'll take off the captain. We're also going to play Javid Norris is going to come on and play instead of Dembele. He's a good prospect, Javid Norris. 15 years old. And there's Andy Carroll. Rolling back the years. He's been incredible since coming to Derby. We got him on a free. Nobody wanted him. He was a free agent. Davis has got it here to Mahetmi. Plays it to Bird. Bird to Dack. Dack to Carroll. Andy Carroll with 2 goals. And one of them was not using his head. This is great play, though, from the team. Really good understanding of that run that comes in from the sides there. And Carroll in the right place. He is a poacher. That's what he's there to do. He won't do much running, but he'll get some goals. It is. All he does is score. Like, he is clinical. Can he get a hat-trick? I tell you what, he'll probably shoot from here. But... oh, it's a good save. Get the corner in fact. Look for Andy Carroll. He looks for Andy Carroll. Oh, I thought he was going to get the hat-trick. There's still time. Andy might still have something up his sleeve. That looks like it's going to be it. Full time. 4-0. Hey, B Martin 64. Welcome back. Good evening. Welcome to League One. Bristol City beat Derby 3-1 today. You also beat me in the end of the season yesterday. So I think 2-0. But we're in League One now, and let me tell you, we are dominating. Like, 3 games, 7 points. We had 1 draw so far, but we have brought in some big players, as in height. Like, we have basically all of our team wanted to leave when we got relegated. So this is the new team. So you can see it. Not Dynamics. We've got Dak up front, Knight, Dembele, not the Dembele. It's Sariki Dembele. Lawrence still here. Philippe, who's a regen, is ridiculous. Bird, Forsyth, Davies, because Cashin is injured. Gallagher, who's a regen, and Mintar, who are regens. Like, they're ridiculous. But big Andy Carroll scores for fun. Like, scores for fun. Playing with a striker, who knew that would help us? But yeah, he's going really well at the moment. Scoring a lot of goals. Andy Carroll is one of the best. It's a bold claim. Charlton Athletic next. Where are they sitting at the moment? They're 6th. We're 2nd, just behind Oxford. They're unbeaten so far this season. We have that annoying draw. Let's see if we get it. Have we got a store issues? Promise reminders. Is expected to leave Derby during the transfer. Well, he's not though. This is the annoying thing because then he said he didn't want to leave, and then signed a new contract. So, hey Rob, the Man U fan. I'm doing great, thank you. I'd say how are you doing, but I saw how Arsenal played against you, so guessing not great. Yeah, it was a shame. It was a shame, yeah. It wasn't the best performance. Forsyth, Gallagher, Lawrence and Carroll all in the team of the week. Recruitment meeting. Also, for people just joining, we had to sell a lot of players. So our transfer budget is 47 million that we have left to spend on transfer deadline day, which is just coming up. It'll be up, I think, after the next game, and 143,000. So bear in mind we're League One. So if you have any suggestions on who we should buy, Danny Simpson, by the way, is retired from football. So thanks for that one, B Martin 64. I will have a look at them and bring them in. I do need probably a fullback and like a second centre back, really. Must decide short term. Remaining club vision and transfer budget. Determine areas to improve. I'll attend this meeting. An attack dog and climbed over it so it wouldn't go near me because it was massive. Jesus, that must have been scary. That's good. That's going to go great. I'll be interested. Full back right. Oh, okay. No nonsense centre back. They already looking at the areas that I need. Let's see what they give us. Let's get started. Bali Mumbai. No. B. Cody Drama. No. No. Okay, that was great. Next. Baba Fernandez. No. Tina Mengi. No. Ben Nelson. No. Right, let's move on. Ben Morris. No. 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 Nathan Baxter. as a backup keeper. 32,000 a week. Well, squad Ryan Allsop isn't in our squad anymore, so why are you showing me the old squad? So look at him. He's not bad as a backup. We'll approach his agent. He doesn't want to join Derby under any circumstances. Another 4-0 for Liverpool tomorrow. Do you know what? Everton will give us, I think, more of a... Well, I know they're shit. Like, and I know they're like... No offense, Rob. They're like Man United levels at the moment. But it's just never an easy game against them. Well, it has been in the past sometimes. But... And I think because they're fighting for survival now, especially with Burnley winning the other day, I think it'll be more difficult than people think, but I'm hoping we absolutely batter them. So, oh yeah, Cashin resumes full training. That's important because he's so good in the air. Should Brandon Austin be given an international call-up in the next round of matches? I think so. He's done well. I think he's only conceded one. Wasn't too scary, but it was a bit sus because I knew these kind of dogs can attack wherever. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you got to be careful with some dogs. Like, but then some dogs you see that are massive, and then the big softies. You know, my family, I have a dog, but mine's a Labrador, so it's a ridiculously soft dog. Just wants to hug everyone. But my in-laws, they have 2 German Shepherds, and they are big German Shepherds. But you could throw them around, and they wouldn't bat an eyelid. They're the big softest dogs in the world when you know them. But to everyone else, they're terrifying because they bark. Hey, thank you for joining the stream. Let's see what we can do here. Charlton Athletic, 6th. They're a difficult team to play. I used to live right next to the stadium of Charlton. Like, I used to go past their stadium all the time. Team selection, don't need to care about that. I know my team. But the team is working really well at the moment. They are... The young players, we were lucky because we had a youth intake. It was a Rottweiler. Oh yeah, they could be pretty vicious or pretty soft. It's one of them. How did the first season go? Well, let me tell you, we're in League One, so that might tell you how the first season went. We finished bottom of the table. We had a terrible season. Request Derby and Portsmouth. Derby will be about 6 of their players in the forthcoming as they're being regular starter Tom Lawrence. Yeah, I want to postpone that match. We had so many injuries. We didn't have a striker for pretty much half the season, so we had to play with no striker. It didn't really work. We're relying on players like Danny Simpson, which I will never ever forgive B Martin 64. But it did go well. But this season, even though we're just starting so far, is going very well. We have a strong team, a young team as well. There's no reports on Valentine. 2 players called up. Okay. We could go top, I think, today, though, if we get a win here. The team's starting to gel, which is good. Everyone's fit, which is good. How far off is Cashin? He's still not there yet. Buchanan's on a long-term injury. Ravel Morrison is past a fitness test, but he isn't ready to come back in yet. Yeah, we got a takeover in the first season. Let me tell you about that. We got a takeover in the first season. Basically, on the first stream, if I remember rightly, they promised us 40 million in transfers. They gave us 0 for the whole season. like I had to sell. They did give us 20 million this season. They were like, because I asked them to increase it last season, and then because we got relegated, a load of our players wanted to leave. A load of them. I think I've got rid of 8 players from the first team that had to leave. So our transfer budget at the moment is we have about 40 something million, 46 million or whatever it is for the transfers, and it's a few days away from deadline day. So if you've got any suggestions in the chat, throw them out, and we'll see what we can do. Obviously, they're gonna need to be willing to come to League One. One of our star players this season, he's on the bench, is actually Andy Carroll. He is doing ridiculously good when he comes in as an impact sub. But let's see how we get on today. Charlton, let's see if we can get ahead of Charlton and get to the top of the league, even if it's only temporarily. The board want us to win the league. That's the only thing they'll accept. But yep, I'm a Liverpool fan, so I have a pretty strong hatred for Andy Carroll because we replace Torres with Andy Carroll. But I am another Liverpool fan in the stream. I like that. I'm hoping you're looking forward to the game tomorrow. It's a great season at the moment. Every game is nervous, but it's fantastic to watch. Tom Lawrence with a corner here. Also, we've been scoring a lot of headers this season, so that's been good. So Dak, they fumbled that way. We've still got it here. Mintar's got it here. Picks up to Philippe. Philippe Gallagher over to Dak. Oh, probably should put a cross goal. Talk about that. I wish our board was like whatever you said. Yeah. Man United's board is an interesting one. Do you think, how many of the trophies do you think we're going to win, Kiwi, like this season? Or anyone, if you're interested in talking about Liverpool. Obviously, we've already got one, but (13 shots to 9), and we had 9 shots in the first half and didn't score. Like 3 at most. I'll take 3 at most. Like if someone says, "Oh, you'll only win 3," I'll be happy with that. Yeah, the FA Cup fight, but Chelsea are so annoying to play against for us at the moment. Tuchel seems to have our number a little bit. It's usually a draw. Like the Carabao Cup was ridiculous. I don't know if I can go through that again. Right, we're not getting the goal here, so we're going to do some subs. Andy Carroll is going to come on. You're going to see the wonderment that is Andy Carroll. We're going to play Bradley Dack in Jason Knight's position, actually, because he's a bit tired. We're going to bring on Norris for Dembele is still really fit, actually. So we're going to bring on Oscar Valentin. He can step back into the squad. And we're going to bring on Pablo Heves for Tom Lawrence. Oh, is he gonna play in the final? Oh, I hope he is. If he's playing in the final, we've won it. Yeah, I think we've got a better chance in the Champions League than we do. Obviously, the league, Man City can string an unbeaten run together like it's nothing. So, I'd take the Carabao Cup and the Champions League, but obviously I want to win. I want to see the league won with fans. Have they got a penalty? Oh, this isn't great. Oh, we're 1-0 down. Could this be the first loss of the season? We're gonna demand more. Can we get a draw at least? The shots have been ridiculous. Forsyth's got it here. Plays it to Carroll. Forsyth with a long ball to nobody. This isn't over yet, though. We win the wall back. Oscar plays out to Mintar, who loses it, but Herveus wins it back here. Plays it to Gallagher, who's got a great pass on him, but not that time. Forsyth keeps it in. Plays it to Dembele. Dembele to Carroll. Oh, he goes for the long shot. Like, is this going to be the first loss? This would be annoying if it is. There isn't much more we can do. We don't really want to go attacking. Like, that's going to be a loss. We lose 1-0 to Charlton. Imagine it stays 1 point to the last day in City at Villa. Gerrard wins over City and Liverpool. That's like, I don't know if I could cope with that, but once I saw that Aston Villa was their last game, I was like, oh my God, imagine Gerrard wins the league for Liverpool. Like, I'd be so happy with that. So happy. Rob the Man U fan, your legs are dead. First of all, why? But second of all, where do you think United will finish this season? Like, do you think you'll get top 4? Do you think you'll get European football? Oh yeah, I'd collapse, Kiwi. I'd absolutely collapse. This season's not good for my health now. I'd accepted that we might have lost the league. You know, I was like, okay, we gave it a good go. Never mind. But now, being 1 point behind them, beating them in the FA Cup, which was an incredible game, and then the way, sorry to bring up Rob, the way that we just brushed Man United aside again, that momentum seems to be there again. But then City go today, and was it 5-1 they won? Like, oh yeah, it's really fun to watch. 5th or 6th, I think you could get 5th. Tottenham aren't playing well. They seem to have just disappeared the last couple of weeks. So Arsenal are obviously playing okay at the moment, but they can easily turn around and have a bad run. I'm not sure. Who have you got next? Is it Chelsea you've got next, Rob? I think you've got a difficult game. Oh yeah, playing football kills your legs. Record low expected. Oh, yeah, I've got to play Newcastle under 23s in the John Paint. Going to rest a lot of players in the John Paint. Yeah, Zach Steffen was one of the best Liverpool players last week. Lewis, who do you support? Who do you follow? Yeah, I think it's Spurs. Yeah, Spurs have the game in hand, don't they? Red Bull New York. Don't really know much about the MLS, to be fair, so it doesn't really get the coverage over here as much. Chelsea in the Prem. You see, all of my wife's family support Chelsea, and I always have a bet with her dad every time Liverpool play Chelsea. So I'm looking forward to the FA Cup final. But do you know, at the beginning of the season, I thought Chelsea were going to be a third team in the race. You know, they started really well. Tuchel's a really good manager. But they're just, well, Lukaku's been terrible, obviously. But what's this? You've been active in the win deal so far. Okay, let's respond. Is there another position you put out? End chat. I don't have anything to say about that. Yeah, it's not really. Yeah, it's not really exotic, I guess, if you actually live in America. Like, it's probably a bit less exciting. We're going to do a lot of changes in this game, I think, with it being the under 23s. Norris being injured. Okay, who are we going to bring in? He's going to come back onto the bench. Is Ravel Morrison ready to come in? He is. Buchanan's not back yet, though. Cashin's nearly back. So who's not going to play in this? I'll say that in a minute, actually. Ebeselli can come back in for this one. We're going to play Sibley in the centre. We're going to play Veyes out wide. we're going to play... Oh, he's injured. I really wanted him to play there. We're going to actually play Lawrence. He's going to be the one player that stays on. Andy Carroll's going to start up front. In fact, no, he's not. Neon will start up front. Andy Carroll can come on. At the back, there isn't much we can do. Cashin's not fit. Jack Stretton can come up into the mix. Ravel Morrison can come up. We're going to put Valentine on, and we're going to put Mehmeti on. We're going to go with that. To be honest, it's easier to find Prem and Euro football in the US than the MLS. Really? I wouldn't know. I know the Prem is the biggest league in the world, as in like televised, but I still thought MLS would have been huge. The start of the season was Chelsea, City, Liverpool, but now Arsenal are just 2 points behind them. Yeah, Arsenal have done really well. Do you know what? Bruno Fernandes, I just don't understand. Like, he has the ability, but he makes so many terrible decisions on and off the pitch. Like, he messed up the cross today, and then he started blaming someone else. Like, that's all he ever does is pass the blame. He always I really can't stand him. But yeah, Ronaldo should have taken the penalty. Okay, let's see what we can do against Newcastle under 23s. Like, coming off that loss to Charlton, which is annoying. Like, this is the John Page. Oh, got a penalty. Tom Lawrence should put this away. He's a solid penalty taker. Yeah, bottom corner. Terrible ball from Lawrence there. Great ball in. Oh. Yeah, he does have a big task. Apparently he had a load of demands about before he signed about that, how he wanted to be in control of a lot of things. So I'll be interested if they let him do that. Great header by Gallagher. Van der Beek, yeah, maybe. Though, has Van der Beek really done much for Everton since going there? Has he shown any promise? I haven't really kept an eye on him, to be fair. Tom Lawrence slots it away. 3-0 in the first half. Three 0 up. Let's see what we can do. Tom Lawrence is in again here. Plays it to Nian, who goes round the keeper. Look at that. Easy as you like. 4-0. I mean, it's great play. Lawrence, brilliant pass. Nian, you think he's going to shoot. It goes wide around the keeper. The keeper makes a reckless dive. And Nian gets it. Good play by Forsyth. Plays it back. Lawrence plays it in. Fantastic ball. Skies it. Yeah, Ajax was really good. I think United ruined him a little bit. Because he just wasn't getting game time. His confidence went. Oh, they've got a goal back there. Santiago Munoz. Hell of a first half, though. 4-1 at half time to an empty stadium because apparently no one wants to come see the John Payne Trophy. We're going to start the second half. We're going to keep most of the team out. They're in again here, and they've scored again. This game is not over. Could Newcastle under 23s be on the comeback trail here? going to make some subs here. We're going to try and freshen it up. Give some players a run out as well. We're going to... Ravel Morrison is going to return from a long-term injury. I don't like doing it in this screen. I don't know why I'm doing it in that screen. Let's do it here. Where is he? Ravel Morrison returns to the squad. Out on that left. Jack Stretton is going to come in as well. He hasn't played in about 40 games. And Andy Carroll goes up front. The goals are probably going to dry up a little bit now, but it'd be great if we could see Andy Carroll bang one in. There he is, straight away. He does not miss. Apart from all the times that he misses. But he doesn't miss it that often. 20 shots, 9 on target against 12 and 4. It's not been great for the defences on either team at the moment. Santiago Munez is doing a lot. And that should be all. Oh, we've got another. Mahetmi plays it in. Doesn't come to anything. Are they going to counter-attack here? Gallagher wins it back, though, really well. Ravel Morrison to Mahetmi to Sibley. Oscar's got it here. Plays it to Stredden. Stredden's got it here. Great goal by Jack Stredden. I don't think he's been seen since about September last season. And again. Oh, that one was offside. I thought we'd scored 2 quick goals then. But 5-2. Fantastic performance. Derby are really shining at the start of this season. Transfer window closes today. It is transfer deadline days. It was a solid result there. Bournemouth in the Carabao Cup 3rd round is our next game, though. We have to perform against them. That's a grudge match, if ever there's been a good match. Derby received 10,000. Thank you very much. Quite a transfer deadline day expected. Well, we'll see. We're going to take part. We're going to see what's about. We have a lot of money to spend. Like, as you can see, 47 million. Let's see what comes in. Attracting interest. Davis isn't going anywhere. Dembele won't go anywhere. And Tom Lawrence won't go anywhere. So, Dembele is listed. I should really unlist him. Because I don't actually want him to leave anymore. Like, transfer listed. Oh, it doesn't let me actually change it. Oh, he made it change. Sorry, that's why. But we're not going to let him go anyway. So, it is a lot of money. How that happened was we got 22 million from requesting from the board last season because they didn't give us any money. So, but then, because we got relegated, all of our players wanted to leave. So, as you can see, where was it? Transfer history. All these players left. So 2.6, 4.2, 5.2, 1.2 this season, plus the money that we got given, and then we requested more. We're at 47.3 is where we're at. We also sold Dobre and stuff like this. So there's quite a few players that went. Now it's just a case of seeing what we can bring in, but we're in League One. It's not easy. So we're going to skip time a little bit. We're just going to see what happens. I would like a centre-back if we could get one. But I'd take a keeper as a backup as well. Like, we'll see what we can do. Another full-back would be good, just as a bit of cover. But we've got 7 in the inbox. Let's have a look. Oh, this is nothing for us, really, I don't think. Next one, red. I wasn't cagey with the thing. I just said we'll have to wait and see. Southampton loan offers. That'll automatically get rejected. People want Lawrence. So we've got to try and keep people from getting him. Let's see. Offer made. God, but transfer news, deadline day. Listed players. Agent offers. What have we got here? D. We're looking at C's and D's. Striker. We don't need another striker. We're in a great position there. What's this? With the news that's taken some no transfers. We're going to respond and we're going to say, I want him to stay. He is happy at the club now, but for some reason it won't go away that he wants to leave, even though he signed a new contract and asked for a new contract. Goalkeeper, but C+. We want to be looking for those B's and A's, really, before we're interested. None of these so far. We're going to discard all of these. None of these are doing it for me. Transfer news, what we got here? Inbox. No rush to sell it, Dembele. Dembele's concerned. See, this doesn't... I don't understand this. What's this? We've got agent offers. Several agents. eBay, Gomez. No, none of them do it for me. God, they're asking a lot of questions, aren't they? If there's the right deal, we'll pursue it. It's not that it's broken, it's just that you signed a new contract, Dembele, when I tried to sell you. Okay. Any A's? We got any A's in there? Like, I'll spend big if we get a decent player. I looked at Divock Origi, he wouldn't come. Tom Lawrence will not be leaving the club. So we've issued a hands off for Tom Lawrence, basically. Where was the series? Agent summary, who we got here? It's the same. I don't need a defensive mid. Midfield, I am solid. Lewis Sibley. Well, issue a hands off for Sibley as well. Okay. Sibley to me. Just asking us a lot of questions here. As a deadline says, is your squad finalized? Things can change in a heartbeat. 6 hours remaining. There isn't really getting much offered around here. We've got a few B's here. Finn Swans. He's a wing back, right? He's expensive, though. Finn Stevens. He's a tasty player, though. He might not want to come, though. He's 19. Can we loan him? Would they be interested in a loan? Brentford would require a paying contribution of 100%. I can pay that. That's fine. Regular starter? No. You'd be a squad player. Preferred position? Non-selected. I want to play you on both sides. Even though you only play on the right. I can play on the left. I guess wing back, you'll be, I don't know, non-selected because I play that role differently sometimes. I don't want you to be able to be recalled. I'll pay you money though. They want a monthly fee of... They're pushing it here. You're not getting that. I'll give you an extra on that. I'm not giving you that. I'll give you a loan clause. An optional future... No. I'll give you an optional future fee. He's worth 10 million. I'll give you an option of 15 if he plays well. If you don't put that in there. Okay, we'll remove that. Fine, okay, you can have your defender right. Whatever. Finalize him. If we could get him on loan, that would be good. I know we have the money to spend, but Stoke loan offer for Dembele. Why would I let him go on loan for anything? Reject all loan offers. He is not leaving. I don't care if he's in a bad mood. Derby Stevens offer accepted. That's good. He's accepted. That should go through then. Does anyone have any suggestions on who we could be looking at? Stevens set to move. Let's accept that. Thierry Small. Connor Taylor. There's no one really good there. We might have to go looking for this player. Did Oscar Valentin want to leave? Did he want to leave? I don't think he did. Yeah, there are work permits, yeah. But only if you spend a certain amount of money. Or if there's, I can't remember which way around it is. But there are work permits. I don't think he wants to leave. What's he on about? I don't think he wanted to leave, but that could be another player that wants to go. Valentin, I don't really want to get rid of. He's a good backup. Stevens joins Derby on loan. Okay, we don't have long left, so let's see what we got here. Anything new come in? A B, Finn Stevens, we've already done that. Joined a new club on loan, that's us. Another B, Oliver. Nitchin, we don't need him. No one there. What's the latest news on Stokes? They're not getting him. Dembele is not leaving. Okay. You confirmed the loan signing. He's a terrific talent. And he will play backup. Okay. I think we need to look at some... I don't think we could bring in like a Shimikas or anything like that, but... Is it like that? How do you spell Shimikas? I can never remember. Yeah, it was Costa Shimikas. Is it Olympic Lyon on loan and then joining permanently? He's already gone. Oh. It's interesting. Do we have any... Nothing else coming in. We might not be able to bring anyone else in at this rate. Could do with another centre-back, but only if they're a good enough level. Agent offers. Midfield right, attacking mid, Jordan James. Ugh. That's boring. You have it approves of it. Respond. It's all about the future of the club. That's what we say. 30 minutes left. We don't think we're going to bring anyone else in. No, it is passed. We brought in one loan deal. So, I think we are done. Now we have to move on to a massive game against Premier League Bournemouth. Got to register the new guy. Finn Stevens, in you come. Confirm selection. Good finances, kind of. Bournemouth, obviously a big grudge match seeing as they beat us twice last season. Derby got excuse young player of the month. Gaga dedicates Skybet Young to month to vary. Thank you very much. Kiwi isn't behind him winning. Yeah, we got a good youth intake that I was managed to go out and buy some players and spend very little on, and they're absolutely amazing. We're very lucky with them. More time to keep. After speaking, I believe he appreciates you made a number of signings to strengthen the first team midfield, but he feels the squad still isn't strong enough. Performance would you? C. The boys played in should be higher than that. I'm absolutely flying at the moment. Staffing advice. We currently don't have enough coaches. Okay, well. Christian. Full-time coach. You wanted to come join? There you go. Scouting vacancies. Russell Taylor. You want to come join? Great. There you go. Why not a show? You want to come join? Super. That was easy. Continue. Courtney Clark unhappy, promises knockout. Who the fuck is Courtney Clark? Like, Dembele unhappy, promise knockout. You said you would stay, Dembele. I want to play in Scout. If you can guarantee me that's where I get promoted, I'll be happy. Well, that's all you needed to say. There you go. Done. Well, obviously, that's our aim. I tried to loan him out. Can we please talk about the promise you sent me on that? Unfortunately, there's simply no interest right now. Thank you. Some of these players, I tell you, they're very demanding. They're playing for the mighty Derby County in League One. They should remember where they are. We're going to go now, and we're going to get probably beaten by Bournemouth. But, what do you want now? Were you pleased to see Tom? Yeah, I was, yeah. Ecstatic. There you go. Was paying no attention to that. Now the question is going to be if we should go up this season. Can we do the double? Can we go up and then do the championship in the next season? That's the aim. On the last stream, I decided what this save was going to be. Obviously, the original save was can we survive the relegation, which is no. So now we're kind of out for revenge. So I want to take Derby County to win the Premier League and a European Cup. Whether that's the Champions League or Europa League, doesn't matter. They've just got to win one. So we're in for a ride. We're in for a long haul. We're going to try and keep going. Who's this? Birmingham. Okay, great. Taylor accepts Luton. Stormish's Night Promise Reminder. He is literally playing as attacking midfield centre. Wilson set to sign for Derby. I'm glad you joined out of all the ones I offer contracts to. Knight continuously plays as an attacking midfield centre, and for some reason isn't. They say is not. It's the same as Eberselli. Oh, we had 9 emails, and I should have probably looked at them. I'm sure half of them are things that we've done wrong. Dembele and Parker set for there. Okay, Derby set for Carol. KG press conference. Caroli's agent Roberts. Okay, well he's doing great with us. Bit late for your fullbacks, isn't it? Really. We've got Finn Stevens anyway, so why are you putting him on my scouting list? And a bit late for these as well. He would have been fantastic, Rocky Bushi. He would be fantastic. I might sign him to come in January. Jesus Christ, he's very good. Well, actually, his tackling's could play that. You know what? I can work with that. Transfer. Does he want to come? He's willing to consider all options, so here's most of what it would be. They'd want 7.8 to 12.5. To be a star player, he will not be a star player. He will not have a minimum release clause. He can do that. We won't be improving the coaching team. And we won't be improving that. He will be. We'll offer him an offer. So they're going to want 7.8. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you 2.5 and then installments of 12 months. To the value of 10. Thank you. Let's see them come back and see what he says. Who's interested in Burnley and Crystal Palace? Ugh, he's not going to come to League One, is he? Let's see what we can do here. Can we offer him what he wants? Like, you will not treat the club as a stepping stone. You can do that. We'll give you a pay rise. We will improve the coaching team. We will not do that. Okay, negotiate contract. Wage, fine. 5 years he wants. Parents fee, fine. No promotion release clause. If we don't get promotion, you can have the release clause, that's fine. I'm actually okay with that. Give him everything he wants there. Let's see if he comes. The other offers are on the table. Norris is fit. That's good. This is the big game, guys. This is Bournemouth. Premier League Bournemouth. We need... Oh, yeah, we've got 2 red cards. Oh, God, I forgot about that. It's not ideal. Oh, I've got my old team out. I need to fix the team as well. Oh, yeah. Jason Knight, in you go to there. Dembele, in you go to there. Where's Dak? Dak, you go in there. Lawrence, you play there. Bird, you play there. Philippe, you play there. Davies and Gallagher, I'd rather play Cashin, who is back. Isn't fully fit, but Buchanan is still injured, which is a huge issue. Because Minter can play there. Craig Forsyth is suspended. I don't know if I have anyone. Well, Finn Stevens is cup tied. Otherwise, he'd be perfect. Who can play? Liam Thompson can't do that. Oscar Valentin can go defense center. Can Gallagher go out wide? Defense right, left center. He can go there. And Valentin can go there. It's not great. This is not the game you want to be doing that in. But who we got here? Who? Norris is not going to come on. He'll come in for Thompson, probably. Stratton will come out of this one. Curtis Davis, actually. Curtis Davis can just play in there. That's fine. Valentine will come in for Thompson. That's what we're going to do. Not fully fit. Well, they're going to have to be. Okay. Bournemouth. Can we cause an upset? Oh, they nearly score early there. Dembele tried to go with it, but it was a tackle in the end. Bournemouth have probably had the most of it so far. Okay, it's a goal kick, but it looked like it had gone in. That was worrying. How's Lawrence already given everything? It's been very much all Bournemouth so far in that half. Let's encourage the team. It's back to just being Bournemouth. I haven't seen us do anything yet in an attacking sense. We do have the players to do it, though, but Bournemouth are getting in behind here. We've got to mark that cross, and we do. But Anthony's in there and he gets the goal. It's been coming, though. They have been a stronger team. They just play it through the middle. Lawrence is knackered. He's going to have to come off. Yeah, he wants to be substituted. Let's have a look what we can do here. Tactics. Yeah, we're going to bring Havertz on to play there. We're going to take Bradley. We're going to take Jason Knight, put Bradley Dack in that position, play Nian there. And I think Ravel Morrison might come on for Dembele, who's not having his best game. But then he can do so much. No, actually, we need to look in that middle. Ryan Philippe is very tired. But then Liam Gallagher's absolutely exhausted as well. I'm going to bring Oscar Valentin on. Can you do 5 subs in Carabao? I don't think you can you? Can you? I don't think you can. No, okay. Liam Gallagher's very tired here. Okay, let's see. Jason Knight back on for Bradley. Okay, I just want to redo the one that we did. Okay, Bradley Dack for Jason Knight. We're going to do... Do I have anyone that can play centre back? Well, Valentin will have to go for Liam Gallagher. Gallagher will have to be Mametti. That's probably the best we're going to do. It's not ideal. It gives us a bit of fitness. We're going to demand more. I want more from the team. We only had 2 shots, none on target. Somehow they didn't score. Oh, they have. Oh, yeah, they did score, didn't they? They scored earlier. I forgot about that. I thought it was 0-0. They got a free kick here. It's been all Bournemouth. And it's full time, and we are out of the Carabao Cup. Bournemouth absolutely destroyed us. It shows the difference, really. Bradley Dack had a terrible game. I'm not happy with the performance out there. I know we didn't deserve to win. We shouldn't, and we probably weren't going to win, but we should have given a better performance than that. Yeah, Gallagher was very tired in that game. Okay. Can we bounce back against Plymouth, though? It's a quick turnaround for games, so there's going to be some tired legs. We don't have the biggest squad, but... Let's see. They're 5th in the league, so it's still a tricky one. Dack, Knight, Dembele, Philippe, the tiredness. What we've got, Tom Lawrence still pretty tired, but he's okay to start. We can bring Eberseli and that back in now because they are... So, Eberseli for Davis, Davis for Gallagher. Gallagher's tired, actually, so that probably isn't going to work. And then we can bring in Forsyth on the other side. Some Mintar. You can come on as a sub in this when we inevitably need him. Instead of me. Then we have, who else is pretty tired in it? Tom Lawrence. So we're going to play this. He can go there. Knight's going to play in the middle. In fact, he's not. Dack is going to play in the middle. And we're going to play Nian up front. Dembele will continue on the left. Yeah, because Norris isn't fit enough yet. Gallagher needs resting. Finn Stevens can come on to the bench and give us an option instead of who are we going to rest? Tom Lawrence isn't going to come on in this one, so that gives us a bench that we can work with. Oh, he needs a squad number. Oh, numbers. Submit. There we go. Go to match. Can we bounce back with a win against Plymouth? Let's see who gets the first highlight. It seems to be going our way. How has he missed there? It was good play. It was nice to see an attack, to be fair. We didn't see much of that in the last game. I don't think we saw a single attempt like on the highlights. Plymouth, though, they've had a few attempts. In fact, Plymouth are starting to dominate a little bit in the second half of this first half. Can Derby keep going in this game and try and get something out of it? They've still only had one shot at the moment. It's very much all going Plymouth's way. Derby are in a little bit of trouble here. Half time, and that was very much Plymouth's to win. We're going to point the finger. We're not going to win if we don't shoot. Instructions: fire them up. Let's see if we can get something out of the second half. So far, no. We're just getting a lot of cards. We're going to do some subs here. It's just not working at the moment. But that's why we have other players on the pitch. So Jason Knight will come on. Ravel Morrison will come on for Dembele. Andy Carroll will go up front. I know we have some more tie players in the middle, but they should be able to hold out. We need those goals. It's very even on possession at the moment. We have a highlight. Bird gets it to Carroll. Carroll plays it to Knight. Knight plays it to no one in the box. So they got a counter-attack here. Cashin does well to win it back. Bird to Philippe. Philippe out to Ravel. Can Ravel Morrison play it to Knight? I thought that was in. That should have been in. That could have been the winner there. Are we going to get another attempt? We have been stronger in the second half of this half. We're going to shout again. We're going to encourage. I don't think it's going to be enough. It is a draw. We're dropping a few points at the moment. I keep pressing that. We weren't good enough. We have to improve. Where does that put us in the league? 6th in the league, and we're 8 points off the top. But we've got a game in hand. Let's have a look at what we've got coming up. It's not the best little run, this. There's a few draws creeping in, but we're going to... Coventry, Portsmouth, Sutton, Cambridge. Okay, we're going to play up to Cambridge tonight. So we're going to play the Cambridge game before the Papa John's. We're going to see if we can get a bit of a run going here. Phillips is getting tired. What's this? Okay. Let's see if we just need a few solid results, and we're going to be climbing up that table. There's not much in it up to about here. You know, one win and you're already circling around here. So Coventry are in the mix as well. So this is in fact, where are Coventry? They're above us, aren't they? Oh no, they dropped down a bit. Okay, equal points though. Ryan Phillippe injured. 9 to 12 days. That's not great. 16-year-old hard-working midfielder. He's our captain as well at 16. His mentals are incredible. We have players to cover him, so I'm not as bothered by that. But where are Portsmouth? We've got them straight after. Mid-table 16th. Okay. Bogle is getting closer to triggering. He's one away from giving us 500,000. We're 8th at the moment due to having 2 games in hand over the top. Austin FC seeks Dembele loan. They're not getting him. It's already been rejected. Rocky Bashari has been granted a work permit. Okay. Bashari set to sign for Derby. Except it's a big signing coming in January. It's the place where we're actually struggling a little bit in that centre-back filling it. Yeah, we need more from Knight. He's not been playing great. Bielik excited ahead of their reunion. He demanded to leave and went to Coventry, which was one of our rivals last season. One of our relegation rivals. So I'm looking forward to him as well. I'm looking forward to beating his team. But Norris is back in as well, which is good. Gives us another option going forward on those wings. Let's see the fitness of the team. We've had a few days off now, so we should be in a pretty decent nick. Yeah, apart from Ryan Phillippe being injured, but that's okay because we've got Oscar Valentin that can just pop straight into there. Norris can come forward into here. Liam Gallagher is fit now, so he can come back into his position. This cash-in Gallagher movement here is something that I'm really liking. I'm hoping as well that Tom Lawrence is fit to come back in, and he is. So he'll come and get that link up there, which is nice. We can almost play a full-strength team here, so that's good. Where is Knight? There is Jason Knight. We'll go there. We'll swap those two around. Then we get that link up. So that's good. So let's bring in... Who do we want to bring in on? Ryan Phillippe's injured. Mahetme can come in for this one instead of... I think he's not going to come in actually for this one, is he? Sibley, yeah. Have we got enough cover there? Defensive wing back. Do we have a centre back that we need to put Curtis Davis in? So which striker's not going to play? Andy Carroll's not going to play this one. We need that centre back in there, really. Okay. Brought in a few of our key players back, which is always important. So hopefully we can get a result. Big game though. We need to start to get those results back in, considering how we've been playing. Like, it's not quite been good enough. Gallagher and Cashin being back together though at the back's great. They had a great preseason, and Jason Knight just decides to do it on his own. 1 minute in, well, 1.5 minutes in, and we already get the first goal. Austin has got it here. What's he going to do? Rolls it out. It's a massive kick forward, but it's a bit of a waste. We do win it back, though. Lawrence to Dak. Dak to Ebeselli. Gets that overlap there. Plays it to Knight. Knight to Lawrence. Lawrence puts it in. No goal. This must be tight. It's... Oh, yeah. Well, he is just... Well, I don't know, actually. I was looking at the wrong player, but... So I don't actually see. We're still winning, though. It's still been a solid performance so far. The goals have dried up a little bit here, but Austin's got it. Plays it to Ebeselli. Ebeselli to Gallagher. Gallagher to Oscar. Eberselli plays a long ball, trying to get Dak. Doesn't quite reach. Gallagher mops it up at the back. We play back to Austin, who goes long. Dak wins that header, but just passes it to no one. They're going to be in here. Godden's got it. Skies it into Rosie. Pixelated Suits. Hey, thanks for joining. Charles Cook's got it here. Plays out to Fernandez. Oh, and thank God that didn't go in. That would have been a nightmare. Yeah, he's getting a few crosses in, but we're not going to change it because I don't want to move our players out of position. They had a lot more shots than we did in that, but we'll talk about the fans. Oh, yeah. I didn't see that you even spelled it wrong. I think I just filled in the blank. Shitty crowd. Well, sometimes it's shitty, sometimes it's shifty. I support Liverpool, but we're doing the Derby County. Say we got relegated last season with Derby. We're trying to get them back up. But I'm a Liverpool fan. What about yourself? Charles Cook plays it to Da Costa. Da Costa to Bilic, who is an ex-Derby player who demanded to leave when we got relegated. And they've scored there. Victor Gyökeres has got it there. Terrible, terrible defending it for that goal. Oh, yeah, Diaz. Absolute wonder signing. Wonder signing for us there. Like, I've never seen a player fit in so quickly. We all love him. Definitely, all the Liverpool fans absolutely love him. He's already got a song and everything. Let's see. We're going to bring Javid Norris on for Dembele. Nervous. Max Burr's looking nervous. I'm not too keen on that. Neon's going to come on up front. We need that other goal. Jason Knight's pretty tight. Tom Lawrence is alright, but we're going to bring on Ravel Morrison in that Jason Knight position. We're going to do that. Well, I don't know about the quadruple winner. I'm not too sure about that, but I would hope so. I hope so, but you can dream, I guess. We can dream, but difficult games coming up. Got to win everything now. Dak plays it in, and how has he not scored there? But that's his last kick of the game because he is being subbed off. Can we get the winner late in this game? I'm not too sure we're going to be able to. It doesn't seem like there's anything else coming our way. Another highlight would be great for us here. They have been more dominant. Like, another draw does not do what we want. But Eberselli's got it here. Lawrence has gone down. It's a penalty. This could be huge. Can Tom Lawrence put it away? He does. He never misses. Tom Lawrence makes it 2-1. 85th minute now. Can we hang on? 4 minutes added on. That should be it. There is the win. It is a hard-fought win, but it is a win. That keeps us sixth at the moment, but we do have a game in hand over the teams above us. So another win can put us up to fifth, because we will have better goal difference than Blackpool. And we can start pushing forward. We've played Bolton already and I think we beat them. We lost to Charlton. We haven't played Oxford yet, so we're still very early in the season. But we've got to be consistent. Controversy. After reading the general discussion, how do you think that's a sense for Shane? Oh, he wasn't happy about that. Plange could give us 500,000 soon. We get 500,000 from the Bogle deal. How remains Gallagher fitness concern? He's just had a rest. How can he still be tired? He's a professional footballer and he had 2 games off. Like, for no injury, just because he was tired. And now he wants more tired. He's still tired. Portsmouth and Sutton are games that we should be winning. Like, so I'm sure they're going to cause us problems. Yeah, we do have to have faith. Definitely, like, listen, we're in the final of the FA Cup, but Chelsea have been a thorn in our side every time we've played them while Tuchel's been manager. It's been draw after draw after draw. So we'll have to see how that goes. Man City need to drop points, and they look as strong as ever. So we just need to make sure we keep winning The obviously and the Champions League, Villarreal are the easier draw, but you've seen what they've done this season. They've been really good in the Champions League. They've beaten a lot of teams, but we should have enough over 2 legs to beat them, and then that'll set up a final, which could be anybody. Real Madrid versus Man City. You'd say Man City should probably go through, but Real Madrid, if they turn up, are very hard to play, and then that'll be a ridiculous final. So obviously there's a chance. There's not many games left. I'd like to win one more trophy this season. We were speaking about this a little bit earlier on the stream. One more trophy, and I think it's been a good season because you're winning one of the bigger trophies. The FA Cup is still a big trophy, obviously, in England. The league will be very hard to win. I think out of them all, if out of the league and the Champions League, I think we've got more chance of winning the Champions League. But that's not a bad thing. Like, the Champions League is incredible, like an incredible achievement. So I'm going to bring Curtis Davis in here because Gallagher's a little bit banged up. So we're going to rest him. Mehmet, he's going to come back into there. I'm going to stay with the same squad. Norris is a bit tired after his game. Tom Lawrence, fitness has been a bit of a difficulty for him at the moment, so he is going to get dropped for this one. And we're going to play Ravel Morrison. He's going to start there. And at the back there, okay. Summit team. Yeah, no, I'm not from Liverpool. I'm from a place. I was originally from a place more north of there, a place called Morecambe. I now live in Peterborough, which is more in the middle. But I've supported Liverpool all my life. They're the first game I watched on TV, and because my favourite colour was red, and I can't remember who they played against, but they were in blue. I decided to support the red team. That was Liverpool, and I must have been about 3 or 4 then, and that's just been my team ever since. Through the Ricky Lambert years and the Andy Carroll years. So I've had my bad times as well, but it's nice at the moment. Let's see what we can get against Portsmouth. They get the first highlight, but is something else going to come of this? Austin throws it out to Forsyth. Forsyth is running down this wing. Plays it to Dembele. Forsyth's got it back. Forsyth plays it to Bird. Bit of an attacker at Forsyth there. He took a bit of a stumble, but he's still on his feet. Eberseli's got it. Plays it to Davis. Eberseli across to Bird. Bird to Dembele. Dembele to Ravel Morrison. And it's going to be a corner here. Well, it's funny because my sister-in-law is Colombian, and she asked yesterday where she can get a Liverpool shirt with Diaz on the back. She's always kind of liked Liverpool anyway, and that's a goal for Morrison. But all of my wife's family and her husband and everything, who's my wife's brother, support Chelsea, so he hates it. But yeah. Diaz is so good, and he's fit in so well. Like, incredible signing. So here we go. 24 minutes in, Derby do look the stronger team. Portsmouth have had a few chances. They have a bit more possession at the moment, but Derby have made the better use of theirs. But saying that, Portsmouth had a bit of an attack in the last 10 minutes or so. Do you know what? I don't actually know what city she's from. She was there the other day. She's only just got back from... Let me have a look where she is from. It's one of the cities. It's one of the main cities. I think it's Bogota. I think it is the capital. I'm not 100% though. She doesn't support a club in Colombia. She's lived in like England pretty much all of her life, I believe. But they go back to Colombia with her parents all the time. Like obviously when it's the World Cup, she supports Colombia. But in the league, I think she supports... She's not a huge football fan, but I think she supports Liverpool more than the others, which I'm happy about. Okay, 63 minutes in. We need to do some subs here. It's 1-0. Well, yeah, 2018, yeah. Let's see, who can we bring on here? Finn Stevens. Is he going to get a game? I don't think he needs to. Who's tired? Max Bird is tired, so we're going to sub him out. Mintar can come in. Oh, no, that's the wrong player. I didn't mean to bring him on, actually. It was Mehetmi that I wanted to bring on. There we go. Mehetmi can come on there. Sibley's probably going to have a look in here. Coming through the middle for Jason Knight. I'm going to put Neon up front. I think they're the three that we're going to do. We're going to try and go for that goal to seal it. It's 1-0, but that's never a safe result. We're going to encourage the team. Try and see this out. We need to get back-to-back wins, really. There's a highlight here. Dembele's got it. He plays out to Forsyth. Forsyth to Dembele. To Cashin. Cashin plays it all the way back to Austin. Davis at the back with Cashin. Good link-up play there. Forsyth. Great ball, but Nian couldn't get there. Eberselli gets it on the rebound. Nian's in. There it is. Is it going to count? It does count. It's 2-0. That should be the win. It's a good ball by Eberselli here. He started to run down the wing, but saw the run. Control and finish. 2-0. And that should be all she wrote. There we go. 2-0 full time. So where does that do with the league? Puts us 5th. We're in the mix. 14 points. 4 points off top. Another win and we could be 2nd. Depending on results. So that's a solid performance. Davies on phone. Why was Appleton at Pride Park? He's keeping... Bristol City want Dembele. They're not getting him. They're absolutely not getting him. Where are we on the schedule? Let's have a look. We're going to play 2 more games tonight. So we're going to play Sutton and then we're going to play Cambridge. And then that will be it for tonight. But we will be back tomorrow. Hopefully, when we finish tonight, we can be top of the league. West Brom offered job interview. West Brom want me to attend an interview to discuss possibly becoming their new manager. The board are impressed with your performance at Derby County and identified you as one of the top candidates. Where are West Brom at the moment? They're in the Premier League. The Premier League have come a-calling. They want me to interview for their job. We're going to decline because we are going to stay at Derby. But it's nice to be. Why did you decline? There you go. I'm very happy where I am. Like, we have a job to do at Derby. We need to get them back to where they were and then push them on to the Premier League. Don't get me wrong. If Liverpool come a-calling, well, that might be different. But I don't think they're going to be calling anytime soon. But it's cool, still cool to get offered the job. Eberselli injured. One day, though. That's okay. Derby favourites. The important thing with the formation that we play is Ryan Phillippe on his way back. He's completed his rehabilitation. That's good. Squad harmony may eventually end. How concerned he is suffering defeat that hurts morale. Okay. Yeah, I've got my assistant doing all the press conferences. Otherwise, it takes so long to get anywhere, and you'd just be sitting watching me do press conferences again and again and again. So we're not doing them. Even though what he usually says is ridiculously wrong. Like, I do want a new assistant manager, but I don't know who to bring in. Okay, who's fit here? Tom Lawrence can come back into the squad. That's important to get him back. I also ideally wanted to bring Philippe back, but he's not ready yet. So we're going to look. We're going to bring Havertz back into here because he's really good. Where is... Did Oscar... Oh, no, Valentin's playing. Valentin and Bird are in there. So I'm going to play... Where is our other... Gallagher's then, but Gallagher can come back in now. He's fine. Where is our fullback? There he is, Minter. I want to try and get him some game time today. Louis Sibley, so we've got Dembele, Knight, Lawrence, Valentin. Chris Davis. We've got Minter, Sibley, Morrison. Andy Carroll's going to come back in to the squad today, I think. For Morrison. Big Andy Carroll. A win here should be on the cards, but a win here will also keep us breathing down their necks. We've got to be careful, though. Teams in League One, they can all punish you a little bit. A lot of play here for Sutton early on in the game. Nothing comes of it, though, so it stays with us. 6 minutes in. They've had the first shot, really. First shot on target. They're putting a bit of pressure on, but we should be able to absorb that. Hopefully we get a chance soon. Yeah, we're starting to move through the gears a little bit. They're having more possession, but we're starting to have more shots. Oxford and Salford are drawing. That's quite important. We could do with Oxford dropping points. Forsyth as well to chase back there. Gets it to Dembele. Dembele plays it through to Dak. Fantastic ball. Lawrence has got it out wide here. Plays it to Ebicelli. Plays it through the middle to Knight, to Bird, to Lawrence. Oh, he curls it. Was it the right thing to do? Probably not. But was it a great shot? Yes. Let's see, what can we do? Can we get the ball off from here? They're passing it around a lot. They're absorbing a lot of the ball. They're not giving us much time on the ball. But one mistake and we might be in. Bird's got it there to Dak. Dak plays it to Lawrence. Oh, no one in the box to claim the cross there. Bird's got it back, though. Plays out to Forsyth, who plays it to Dembele. Great turn to Knight and puts it away. The finish was good, but I want to see that pass by Dembele because it looked like he backheeled it. Maybe I was wrong. Watch Dembele. Oh, no. I totally just must have blinked. He did a very simple pass. I stand corrected, but we'll take the goal. Half-time. A goal just before half-time. Really important. We're going to pump the fists. Didn't affect anybody, but it's okay. Let's encourage the team. They're doing well. 11 shots in the first so far. 4 on target. Lawrence with a cross. Cash in. He has been... Oh, it was Dembele in the end. Like, I thought it was Cashin, who was fantastic all the way up to his injury at leaping. I think he wins the header and heads it across. He does. And I don't think Dembele touched that. It did not look like Dembele touched it. But he's taken it. 2-0. We win it back here. Lawrence plays it to Dak. Dak plays it to Ebicelli. Lawrence hits it at the keeper. It's going to be a corner. And before we take the corner, that means we can do some subs. We can bring on the big Andy Carroll. Andy Carroll's going to come on here. And then Dak is actually going to replace Knight there. And he'll play in that central midfield role. That attack midfield, sorry. Then we're going to bring on... Who's the tide of the defense? Probably Cashin. But I'm actually going to leave Cashin on. And I'm going to take off Gallagher because I do want him to start staying fit. And we're going to bring Javid Norris on for Dembele. I think we're going to do that. And I think we could have something here. We don't get anything from the corner. But we do have a good free kick here. Oh, Carroll just heads it over. We're pretty good at set plays. Like Lawrence is really good at whipping in the ball. And when you have Andy Carroll on, you can usually get your head on it. But Cashin's also very good in the air as well. No, it's a free kick. No goal. He was offside. Forsyth brings it forward to Norris. Norris plays it to Cashin. Cashin plays it to Dak, but no one was there. Like, that's a wild ball by Norris. Carroll's got out here to Ebicelli. Ebicelli taking it down the wing to Lawrence. Back to Ebicelli on that overlap. Norris. Oh, it's close. We're pushing for more here. Carroll plays it to Norris. Forsyth is headed back to the keeper from the defender there. Mintar's got it here. Looking for that ball through the middle. Bird's got it to Dak. Dak to Lawrence. There's a defender's mistake. And Lawrence says, thank you very much. I'll take that. You're welcome. 3-0. If we see here, like the ball from Dak is terrible. The defender, though, like, unlucky actually. He was just trying to put a block in. But Lawrence was quick to react. That's 3-0. Another highlight going our way here. Lawrence to Carroll. Carroll trips it into Dak. This is oh, it's offside. It's disallowed. This line, let's have a look. Oh, it's tight, but he is just off. Sutton kick it out, but Lawrence is straight on it. Ebicelli down the wing is going to whip it in. He whips it in. Norris plays it across the middle. Carroll to Norris. Oh, it's a bit of a scramble, but they get the corner. Can they get anything from this corner late in the game? They head it over. That should be all she wrote. We'll go fourth as if results stay as they are. We'll give him a bit of praise for that. We are fourth. We are 2 points off top. And we're going to play the last game of the evening. We will be playing... Where are they? Cambridge, who are bottom of the league with 0 points. We get 500 from the plunge deal. Fitness concerns Gallagher. Like, he just missed a game again. He just played one game. And he only played half of it. I'll take him out of the next game. McCann has been sacked by Peterborough. Update on Bardell's law. Max Bardell is after being played outside the agreed position whilst the lot's gone for. Okay, well, that went well. The training facilities have been upgraded. So that's good. We have better training facilities. What's this? Must respond. Yeah, just report. I don't care about that. All eyes now point to Cambridge United. Davies and Lawrence get into the team of the week. Now, depending on results, we could go top. We're close to a clean bill of health. We've got a few players that are on the way. Lou Buchanan's been a long injury, and he's cover that we use quite a lot. He's got high injury risk. Qualifications delayed. Why? He failed to gain. Okay. Cambridge opposition. Dembele drops. Treated unfairly concerns. He's had a change of heart. Damn right, he's had a change of heart. He was the one causing the issues. He wanted to leave, so I tried to find him a place. Then when I tried to find him a place, he then said, actually, I don't want to leave. So I gave him a new contract, and then he complained that he didn't leave. It was all his fault. Hang on, what was that? Rooney criticised his various approach. Rooney took several questions about the match and the transfer policy when he faced the press against Cardiff City against Blackburn and Sky, as it continued to avoid relegation. Your former Derby team have been struggling of late, and many suggested Adam Vea's instance of implementing a different tactical approach is costing the team. Do you have any thoughts on the situation? Keen to offer praise, which he should just have picked up where I left things, to be honest. It would have made life much easier. I would like to respond to that, and I don't really change it around. I don't change the formation. I've got to rest players. I will just run manager of the month. Wayne Rooney is in Cardiff fighting for his life. Yeah, look at that. Crystal Palace's young player. Plange scores young player of the month. He's playing really well. I won manager of the month, though, for League One. So Suarez, please. Oh, I thought that was Luis Suarez. I was like, wow, okay. Suarez, please, is very wins. Chairperson Matthew Suarez. Yeah, they should be pleased. Fitness tests. Oh, okay. Oh, manager review. How's this going? CCCCBB. Yeah. It's going to take some time to turn some of that around because of the long term. Opposition review. Do that. Let's go get the result. We're going to keep the team relatively unchanged for this one. We're going to bring Ravel Morrison potentially in for Javid Norris. Gallagher. In fact, we're going to rest Gallagher. I'm going to play Mintar there. And bring Curtis Davis in instead of Gallagher. Give Gallagher another game off. We want a no-nonsense performance here. We just want to get the win. Dax straight in here. Terrible, terrible attempt, though. I should have done more with it there. As it stands, we would drop to third. Or go to third, sorry. Knight to Oscar. Oscar to Mintar. Plays it to Cashin. Cashin to Knight. Knight to Dembele. Dembele across to Lawrence. Lawrence to Knight. There's the first goal. He finds the net. Great play. We've got a long ball here. Dembele picks it up. Lawrence has got it. Plays it to Bird. Bird to Mintar. Mintar back to Ebaseli. Ebaseli looking for the ball. Finds Bird. Finds Dembele. Dembele finds Lawrence. That's 2. 17 minutes in. 2-0. It's fantastic play. That puts us second at the moment. Third at the moment. Due to other games. Dembele makes it 3. We're 24 minutes in. Cambridge are struggling. This could be over very soon. It's a good position for a free kick here. Oh, it's a good save in the end. We're going to take the corner here. Can we get ahead on it? Not this time. Lawrence whips it in. Look at that by Mintar. Races back to get there. Forsyth to Dembele. Dembele to Bird. Bird. Dak should not be missing there. I think it was a save in the end, actually. We've got a corner. Comes to nothing. Knight picks it up, though. It's a dominant first half. They had 1 shot, 1 on target. We had 15 shots, 6 on target. We take a 3-0 lead into half-time. We're going to keep it going in the second half. We're going to praise the team. Charlton are 2-0 up against Bolton. It's time to do some subs. The players are starting to get tired. Freshen it up a little bit. Max Bird's quite tired, so we're going to bring on Mehmeti for him. And then we're going to bring Jason Knight off and put Dak there. Nian can play there. Looking at the rest of the team, I think Ravel Morrison's probably going to come on for Tom Lawrence. And we're going to that's how we're going to finish out the game. Oh, and it hits the bar. They're not being picked up there. They're being allowed to attack there. And we managed to clear it, and Nian's got it here. Plays it through to Ravel. Ravel tries to play it to Dak, but it's not the best ball. That should be all she wrote. That is a 2-0 win. Where does that put us in the table? 3rd in the table, 2 points off top with a better goal difference. It's a fantastic result. Like, it's going to be tight up there, but we're closing in the gap. We're staying with them. Can't ask for more, really. Okay. Let's have a look at that schedule going forward for tomorrow. We've got the Papa John's Trophy Group Section B. I might play that one off stream. And then we're going to go for a run. Got an unknown FA Cup first round game. That'll probably be the last game we play tomorrow. We'll probably get through these games tomorrow. But that is going to be it for tonight. Thank you for everyone who's joined us tonight. It's been great fun chatting with everyone, especially talking about Liverpool. I could do that all day long. But you can join us tomorrow for the Sunday stream where we will be playing some more Football Manager 2022 and seeing how we can go on with Derby and if we can keep them near the top of the league or top of the league. And then you can join us again on Monday. We'll be back as well. On Tuesday, we should be back for the Shifty Crab podcast, where it's myself, Vince, and Terry, where we sit down and talk about games, films, TV, food, and everything in between. And then we'll be back on Thursday for our multiplayer stream, which will be me and Vince, maybe carrying on with It Takes Two, which we were doing the other week. So there'll be a lot more Football Manager for you guys to see as well. We're going to keep this going on the daily streams. But until then, please follow us over on Twitter at CrabShifty. You can follow us on YouTube at Shifty Crab. Follow us here on Twitch if you're not already following, which is obviously at Shifty Crab Plays. Give us a follow. And we will be back tomorrow. But until then, stay shifty.